Good morning, guys. How are we doing today? It's your host, Real Malfunction, with Breaking Trauma and Healing. Man, I would like to start this video off by just saying thank you, first and foremost, for supporting, for leaving a like or a comment, or just listening to the video in general. In this video, I just want to describe and talk about I want to talk about how you can calm your mind in any situation that you face in your life. So whether this situation is very chaotic, or whether it's something simple like, doing the chores or something, right? There's a moment when I was a kid that I felt like when I would get mad, I would feel the emotion before it happened. So it was like anticipation. That's what it felt like. It felt like when your mom or your dad tells you, like, go to your room, I won't be up there in a second to whoop your ass. That's the feeling that I had before it. Like, you knew it was coming, but you just didn't know when. But you felt it. You're like, oh, damn, like, I'm about to get my ass whooped. Or, oh, damn, I'm about to feel upset. Or, oh, damn, I'm about to, be angry or lash out. Or, whatever those vibrations are that occur. I also feel like when you do get upset in those moments, right before you do get upset, just like I said, like I knew I was going to be, in that moment is when you gotta use the tools that you have in order to change your paradigm. So I'll give you an example. My wife, my wife's pregnant right now, and this is my first kid. It's her first kid, and the hormones are insane. And just like a couple days ago, she found out that I had paid for somebody. Like, it was in Dollar Tree. Yeah, it was in Dollar Tree. So everything's $1 and some change, right? I go into Dollar Tree, I get 6 gallons of Crystal Geyser water. I get my wife some organic chips, right? I get her some gum, and I think I get one more thing. Maybe a drink or something for her. But anyways, the lady's, cashing me out. I mean, not cashing me out. She's checking me out. And, I didn't have any cash. I just had a card. And I remember just like this lady right behind me, old Asian lady, wasn't saying anything to me. I don't even think she spoke English. But basically, she got mad at me because I paid $2 for her. And my wife's, granted, in the car. I go back to the car, and I'm just not really thinking of it. I was just like, oh yeah, it was just one of those things where I was just like, first of all, I'll explain it like this. I told myself that I was going to follow my heart. Whatever my heart says, then that's what I'm going to do. So I remember I was driving one day, and I remember I looked into the street, and there was just a big ass bag of trash in the street, and everybody just keeps driving by it. And I remember I told myself, like, yo, next time you feel in your heart to do something, just do it, Mal. And I felt like I should have stopped, picked up that trash, and kept going, So that's what it came from. I felt like I should pay for this lady. She only had 2 things. It was $2. But I understand that wasn't the point, right? That wasn't the point that my wife was... that wasn't the point. the point was that I was with her throughout the day, and I didn't even tell her that happened. You know, of course, to me, honestly, it didn't cross my mind. It was a $2 item, and I was just like, yeah, you know, I didn't cross my mind. But she had hit me up about it a couple days ago, and was like, she's like, I didn't even know you, da 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 da. Like, you don't even tell me things like that, and I'm just in my head like, yes, I do. But anyways, here's my example. Here's my point. My point is, when she hit me with that, I literally started fucking laughing. Like, no joke, I started laughing my ass off. And like, recently, I've just been handling the situations, in any situation that I feel some adversity, and I could feel it in my body. Like normally, if she wasn't pregnant, like, yo, I'd be like, yo, what are you talking about? It's $2. Like, what? But when because like the way she handled it, it was so funny. Like, I mean, it was so funny. And she gets like my wife is like the kind of mad where it's like, if she gets mad, you want to laugh because it's cute. That's the kind of funny, I mean, that's the kind of like upset she was mad like that. And so I was just laughing my ass off. And she got even more mad, and I just kept laughing because it was funny. At the end of it all, I mean, like, sure, I told her I apologize. I'll tell you again, you know, if I pay for somebody's stuff, or, you know, it's the communication thing, and I understand that. But how I calmed my mind, I literally just started laughing at it. And some people have the laugh mechanism down pat, but only as a defense or like a coping skill. Like, if somebody gets embarrassed, like, they tend to laugh at it, right? But that's like a good way. Like, if you watch my beginning videos, I talk about this. I talk about how you can basically be more comfortable in embarrassment, so that way you can be more yourself, so that way you don't even have to worry about what people think about you or how they judge you or whatever. It doesn't even matter. You know, that's why on everything, like I'm just trying to be myself, like, especially like on the game or something, when I'm with the homies, like, I just try to be myself. Like, I'd be like, if you ever see me game, I'm doing a lot of like, oh yeah, like, I'm just messing around. Like the game is just something where I could just relax, vibe off. Sometimes it's like, felt like the barbershop. I broke down the game like the barbershop last time I was playing with the boys. I was like, this feels like the barbershop. We could just vent, and like, it was crazy because when I was venting, it was when I was going through this stuff I'm explaining to you guys, and it's really fun though. So like, how I'm calming my mind, I laugh at situations before I start to react, right? I tend to think before I respond, and that has got me out of trouble. It's kept me out of trouble, right? I mean, laughing, sure, nobody likes to be laughed at, like, unless you're like a comedian, or, you know, you just have a good sense of humor. But like, when you're upset, when you're fucking mad, and somebody's laughing at you, it's the worst feeling ever. It's like, take me seriously. Especially when I got a cute teddy bear like of a wife, and she just, take me seriously. I can't. Like, you're funny. I mean, I can. I take you serious, babe. But most of the time, I especially like now, like, man, being a dad, I've been working on my dad jokes and shit, man. Like, you can't be so uptight being a dad, man. You just gotta let shit go, man. It's just funny. But anyways, first thing that I do, man, when I try to calm my mom in my mind in any situation, is laugh about it. Here's the crazy thing, man. Don't take life so seriously sometimes. Like, I understand people want goals, and I understand people have goals and they want to accomplish those goals, and like, that's good to take some like serious to in effect. But at the end of the day, learn how to have a sense of humor first. Because if you start taking things serious all the time, here's my thing, man. You're going to get to a point where you're like Mr. Scrooge, and you're just going to be like, F everybody, get out of my mate. And this channel is about breaking trauma and healing. So in order for you to do that, like, you gotta, like, you gotta let it go. You gotta like, You gotta do that, man. Like, in order for you to break trauma and heal, that's one of the steps you gotta take, man. Right? Sense of humor. It's not taking things so seriously. It's all that good juju. So, cause like, let me tell you this: in life, we as a unit, are not getting out of it alive. So my thing is, why take it so seriously? Got the chlorophyll, fellas. Chlorophyll. I haven't put on deodorant in like 4 months because of this shit. For real. But anyways, back to the good stuff. Gain a sense of humor. I remember when I wasn't like expecting, like we weren't expecting. I was taking things so to heart sometimes, like, because one of the things that me and my wife had a struggle with is just like being able to vent to each other in a way where we don't take it personal, in a way where we can understand each other, in a way where we can give and offer love afterwards. So that way we can stay. Dang, boy. You good? So that way we can stay on the same page in a relationship, right? But like, it's a friendly reminder. If you see your spouse laughing at you, and of course, like, you need to take it serious. I'm gonna be honest. The thing that I love to do to my wife is I love looking at her in her face, like in her eyes, like super in her eyes, and I'd be like this. I'd be like, don't laugh, don't laugh. And she can't stand but laugh and break out of character. And it's just a friendly reminder of like, let me just switch your thinking real quick. Boop. And it happens so quickly and instantaneously. Like, look, when they say laughter is the best medicine, it is the best medicine. If you can get so good at making people laugh, especially when they're upset at you, oh my gosh, you're gonna have a great life. You're gonna have a super easy life. Like, I guess I'm talking more of like relationship wise. But I mean, look, if you get people to laugh, like, trust me, like laughter is the best medicine. I'll say this. I remember I watched this documentary and it was about some soldiers who go out of the country and they get fucked up. And so like, I appreciate all my vets as well. So if you're a vet watching this, I appreciate your service genuinely. Thank you so much. But this documentary was about how vets come back and they have to experience, PTSD and depression and anxieties and all these things, these factors that play a role into their health and their mental health. And so what happens is these guys literally start making the most darkest sense of humors. And I mean, like, some of the shit they are saying is like fucked up, but they're laughing about it. And it's because they went through it, and that's the best thing that you can do. If you've been through like the ringer and you can come out on the other side laughing about it, bro, you won. You fucking won. And you're healed. And you can talk about it without being emotionally charged. You can tell other people, like, this is what I've been through and I'm not upset anymore. I'm wiser now. Like, you won. Like, you won. You won. When you don't let nothing faze you no more, when you're literally like so high on life, you don't even get people the opportunity to take your happiness away. You won. And that's where, I want to go. That's where I want to be to. That's where I want to get to. That's where I am, I feel like, in a sense. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I just, shaking things off. And it's a little harder when you are, like, around people you don't know. I can get that. It's a little bit harder to be yourself when you're around people you don't know because you want to fit in. But the crazy thing is, if you could just stay to your guns, stick to your guns, don't do anything drastic, don't say anything that hurts somebody else's feeling just because you're feeling some kind of way, you know, like it's really using compassion. It's being so aware of your emotions that you're not gonna put anything that you've been feeling on somebody else. It's to the point where it's like if you want to calm your mind, know yourself. It's to the point of that, to know yourself. Meditation, the word meditation means to become familiar with. That's what it means. That is literally what it means. And if you want even more tips and tricks on how to calm your mind in any situation, I'm gonna give you 2 books that you can read. Because calming your mind in any situation, you're being able to what? Manage your thought processes and manage your emotions, right? So these 2 books right here, find them, use them, love them, study them. Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza and Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. These motherfuckers right here, masterpieces. Masterpieces. Anyways, chat, I hope that was very helpful. Gain a sense of humor. It's just the moral of the video. Learn to let things go easier by laughing at them. When you laugh at them, it takes away the seriousness about it, you know? And I mean, okay, if there's something serious in the situation, honestly, like I didn't realize this till recently, till like very, very recently, like maybe a month or 2 ago, is to laugh about things. Literally laugh. Laugh about it. Laugh about it. If you don't laugh about it, then you take things serious. You take it to heart. You take it to your brain. You take it to your stomach. Whatever you take it to in your body, and you don't let it go, and then you just dwell on it. Like I said in my last video, we're creatures of patterns and habits. So if we feel like we've been did wrong, we're gonna tell somebody that we've did wrong, and that re-illustrates the feelings that we just had or just got over. And don't be addicted to the emotions, at least the negative emotions. Let that shit go. Anyways, I appreciate you guys, man. This is your boy Real Malfunction, aka Malachi, with Breaking Trauma and Healing. Before I end off the video, if you guys would like to learn from my mentors to grow your YouTube channel more effectively, go ahead and click that link in the description. They've been helping me. I've been helping myself. So I still got a little bit more to learn, but I'm learning and I want to learn. So if this has helped you out, go ahead and leave a like in the in the like section. If you would like to see more content, go ahead and share it. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and leave a comment. All right. I appreciate you guys. You guys are warriors. Dig deep, find it, be strong, love yourselves, love others, and keep fighting. Keep putting up the dukes. All right, I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.